everywhere, and that's sending some people into panic mode. CNN's Alina Cho sorts out the confusion.
Hey, Heidi, you know, one of the questions is, yeah, we know a pandemic is imminent, according to the WHO, but what does that mean? Should we be worried? Well, depending on who you talk to on the street, either you're completely freaked out about swine flu or you couldn't care less. Should you be scared? Just how bad is it? And why do we react the way we do? When Vice President Biden said this on the Today Show Thursday,
I would tell members of my family, and I wouldn't go anywhere in confined places now.
He was talking about airplanes and subways, that he'd tell family members to avoid them, given fears over swine flu, or what officials call the H1N1 flu virus.
Well, I took the subway here. I take the subway every day.
Biden's office released a statement saying the VP was referring to a family member who is considering flying to Mexico. But Biden didn't mention Mexico, which begs the question, if there's confusion at the top levels of government, why is anyone surprised by the public's reaction?
I don't want it. I heard somebody die from it.
Dr. Robert Klitzman of Columbia University says the media, the internet, all play into people's fears.
We have a panic button in our brains that when we evolved, when there was the roar of the lion, you wanted to run. You didn't want to think, which way should I go? Should I go up the tree or that tree? You just ran and thought later. And that was very effective.
Could that be why nearly 300 schools in this country have closed, including the entire district of Fort Worth, Texas? 80,000 students, following one confirmed case of swine flu. At Ascension School in New York, after a student got sick with flu-like symptoms, New York's mayor held a news conference and included Ascension on a list of schools with possible infections. As it turned out, the student did not have swine flu.
It wasn't just panic in terms of the school parents. The people were afraid to come to the church. The idea was that we had the swine flu here.
It's understandable we're confused. The World Health Organization put out a Phase 5 alert, pandemic imminent, one step away from the highest alert level, 6.
We think level 6, an atomic bomb is going to go off, we'll be wiped out. In fact, level 6, if you look at the definition, just means that it's been in 2 or more regions.
What would be a legitimate reason to be scared? Well, the Columbia University doctor you just heard from says you need to watch 2 things very closely: how contagious swine flu becomes and how many people die from it. As those numbers go up, the doctor says, so too should your fears. Heidi?
All right, CNN's Alina Cho. Thank you, Alina.